Why can't I have music on while I'm tabbed out? Borderless. Nope. Okay, just doesn't like having music. What if I go windowed? Nope. Okay, well. Enjoy the sounds of me existing while we set Windows up. Bum bada bum bada bum bum bada bum bada bum bada bum bum bada bum. The furtive city so easily. Yeah, how can we make this gay? Yeah. Were the Romans gay? Nah. I feel like I'm getting peer pressure to be gay. What a change from when I was a teenager. Huh. Is it working? No. The gay agenda. Ooh, it starts off a Field of View 90. That's my preferred. Nice. Let me turn the light off. Since when is this game on the agenda? I don't think it is on the gay agenda. I think it's just gay. It's been on the agenda since last year. There was someone who was doing random quotes of Joseph Anderson until the Witcher 3 video comes out, and I felt bad because the video wasn't coming out, so I asked them to stop, and then they came back very cheekily with demands, and the demands were fan art from Merrick and shout out and feet pics, and also that we stream 2 games. I think it was 5, and then we negotiated down to 2. And the 2 games that they chose was Golden Idol, Curse of the Golden Idol, and The Forgotten City. And we've already streamed the Curse of the Golden Idol. I would like to stream the DLC. DLC looked interesting to me, and now we're doing Forgotten City. Blackmail works famously so. Yeah. Did you have to send feed pics? I did. However, I lawyered them. I noticed that they did not stipulate whether I could have socks on, so I had socks on. And you know, that's like what's the point if there's socks on, right? Like, come on. Like, so like, yeah, who really won this exchange, you know? Like, I paused Life is Strange Bridge video to tune into stream, and I thought Joe was saying it feels like I'm being peer pressured into being gay from the Life is Strange video. It would be more fitting there, yeah. Serious answer: homosexuality was accepted in Greek, and to some extent Rome. but it was treated differently. It was considered more important if you took the dominant role in the relationship. This also led to things like pedastry being common. Isn't this a myth? Or do we keep going back and forth on whether it's a myth or not? I thought this was a myth. Road Tempest 2 on today with Walruses. No, yeah, after this stream, we're going over to Walruses stream. I think it's probably going to be about 3.5 hours, maybe 4.5 hours. Was Mina finished? We did finish Mina, yeah. And so if you have DLSS enabled, this game has a specific annoying artifact on it. In fact, that's really common, and at least the last time I saw it. So I'd recommend having it off. Doubt you need it on, but by default anyway. DLSS. It's true, it's just not for all exclusive I can't say this word, Greco Roman cultures. It was hardly exceptional to them. See, this is what I was taught, and then I was taught later on that, like, actually, no, that's not true. And now we're saying it's true again, so... It's like the war on chocolate. Chocolate's really bad for you. Actually, chocolate's good for you. Actually, it's just dark chocolate's good for you, just in moderation. Also, wine helps get the plaque out of your arteries. No, actually, even a little bit of wine is going to kill you. Like, I just feel like it just keeps going back and forth. Make up your minds. You are what you shit? I think you were what you shit. Actually, you are not what you shit, because that's the stuff that you couldn't use. This is the opposite of true. I don't see DLS. Assess. Uh-oh. Oh, is it this one? Resolution scale? Should we turn it off? You can't. You can't turn it off. You can't. You have to have some of it on. Epic. How's the sound? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Maybe you should look into reliable source of information and trust those over the whims of general public opinion. I went to school, chatter. And I took a history course in university. So I don't know why you're just basing this on like, oh, like he just heard that and now he thinks that. Like, no. I explicitly said taught. I didn't say heard it. I took an ancient civilizations class in high school. It was really interesting. The teacher was convinced that that Atlantis was Crete. I think it was Crete. Island nation south of Greece. There's other ones too that are candidates for it, but yeah. It's very strange that how many flood myths that humanity has. I was a fresh-faced teenager. I put on my hand and I said to him, Mr. Katz. Oh, that was actually his name. Shit. Mr. Dogs. He's like, yes. And I'm like, so does that mean Atlantis wasn't actually ever real? And he looked at me with such pity. It's like, no, of course not. I'm like, oh, okay. Why would any ancient culture not have gay stuff? What else were gay people supposed to do? Just not have sex? No, it's not that. It's how accepted it was. Like, of course, gay people have always been around and always will be, but like, that's not the question. What? When everyone is gay, no one is? Yeah, because there'd be no more people after that. Okay, am I messing with any of the settings or no? Please help us avoid spoilers. Dear content creators, as you'll discover, this game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway, so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. Sincerely, the Modern Storyteller team. So I can't do this for people that are skipping ahead. Hopefully you watch this in order, and you know, if you find the game interesting, whoa, what's going on there? Then play it yourself. For what it's worth, the concept of being gay is a very contemporary thing. No one would have called a Roman man gay or equivalent. They just say he prefers sex with men over women, like you'd prefer white wine over red. See, that sounds wrong, but I don't know enough about being gay in Roman times to dispute it. Huh. I don't know. Which is why we use terms like men who have sex with men instead of gay men when we talk about historical same-sex intercourse. Aren't those just like the same, just using different words to say the same thing though? I don't know. This feels like a localization issue. Well, I think something like homosexuals presumes an identity, so I tend to say same sex, for example. What? This feels like a sanitizing language issue. What? What is... Walrus, you ready to stream Aura Temperis? Let's just go do that. Walrus, are you here? Chat is like legit just pissing me off right now. We're talking about yesterday, just being blunt about it. Like I don't know what the fuck you all are talking about right now. Walrus is not here? Okay, that sucks. Remember your training, Joe? Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, sorry. I'm wrong to be mad. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, everyone's right. Yeah, I have to fold. Yeah, my bad. What if I just go to Road to Empress 2 and just have the main menu just playing, and I'll just come back when Wallace is here? Walrus is into the chat. For real though, Walrus, like when are you available? Like what's the timeline today? Are we starting in like 3 hours, 3.5, 4, 4.5? I was gonna plan for regular time, so 3.5, but I'm easy. Okay, 3.5 then. Okay, so it's 1:30 my time, so we're gonna aim for about 5 o'clock my time. Okay. Can I click this without losing music? No. But I can mouse squeal on the other screen. Okay. Currently playing Mecha Chameleon. It's very fun. Maybe we should go do that instead of this one. Hold on, let me look it up. Mecha Chameleon. I didn't tell Coach Chan I would finish the game, so we streamed it, so it's done. Mecha Chameleon on Steam. Piles of meat. Paint yourself to blend in. Mecha Chameleon is a new sensation hide-and-seek game where you paint your white body to mimic the stage. Spot, pose, and artistic skill are keys to survival. Deceive seekers with techniques that put chameleons to shame. Supports public matches and streaming. Okay, so it's a game about being that weird kid in the Hunger Games that disguised himself as a rock. This looks like it could be fun. Inherently multiplayer though, yeah. Maybe it's like a bots and the bots hide and you have to find them. You can only be the seeker. It's time for FNAF 4. Gregory, I need to take you to the first aid station. No, I'm fine. Message from developers. This game is developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. Your support allows us to continue doing what we love, and we are deeply grateful. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings that rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. Uh-oh. The fate of the city is in your hands. This is also, wasn't it like a Skyrim mod? Present day.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, it was,
alive.
yeah.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Can I have the change back? sound okay or no? I didn't get to read that. Okay. Select your body type. Okay. Which hands do we prefer? The headphones in ancient room. We're not in ancient room just yet. Waffles. Roam upon?
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
I was searching for ancient ruins. I was on a covert mission. I was on the run from the law. I barely remember anything. Okay. Archaeologist, years of studying history give you occasional insights into the ancient world. That seems helpful. Soldier, you have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them judiciously, since there's no way to get more. There's combat in this game. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet. You're 25% faster when sprinting. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Okay, so these feel like things that I can just Joe my way through, whereas this feels like there's no way I can Joe my way into having insights to the ancient world, so let's go with that one.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me.
Hey, hi.
He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Okay, this is an incredibly weird setup, but alright. Mind if I ask some questions for it?
Of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
It's nice that it's voice acted. What's your story? Who is Al? Where are we? What can you tell me about the ruins? Who tried conflict? Yeah, where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Oh, convenient. Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not.
Was he your bodyguard?
But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is. Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
What?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh? Why do you want to tell me your name?
Look, if you really want to know all the tragic details, perhaps I can fill you in after you find Al?
Okay.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al... What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
That's all the questions I had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Alright, I'm going for the priceless artifacts while keeping an eye on him. I'll pass.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I just saved your life, and you can't do this one little thing for me. What kind of an Look, if you won't do it for me, do it for yourself. You want to know what you're doing here, right?
I'm going for the price seller's facts, but I'll keep an eye out for him. Yeah, alright,
My
fine.
hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Is it a gun? Flashlight. A heavy-duty, battery-powered flashlight. Do. An old wooden rowboat Karen must have used it to rescue me from the river.
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
If you're a Karen, why don't you have like a horrible blonde hair job? Like what the fuck? Like frosted tips at least. What the
Back already? What's up? Oh, of course. What did you want to know?
Okay, that's it. I want to get out. No, I have to go
What
through.
am I? Oh, there. Oh, all right. Great. Thanks again.
Feel like it's not running very well. Is there a setting I can turn down? Now it's okay. There's a lot of balloons leaking water over there. Cool. Are we wearing like full Roman garb and we just don't know because we never asked? Like what are we wearing?
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side.
Huh?
Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Really? Al Worth. Wow, what the ah, what? Can I die? Wow, this is an incredible ability to hold your breath. I'm a little concerned that the frames dropped hard when we started moving up there. Maybe it was just loading the next area. I feel like we have to turn some stuff down. If it starts happening consistently, we're gonna have to turn some stuff down. Archaeologist insight, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Oh shit. What do we do? A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. The many still suffer for the sins of the one. Is there like a equivalent of like Witcher sense or pathologic? You can talk to this person sense or for interaction maybe. Maybe it's gonna teach me. A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made the gladiator flee? This does not look like statues to me. It looks like someone turned into gold. Ah. Young Roman woman looks like she's begging for her Clara? Ho ho ho! Alright, where are we going? Where'd he go? He's fucking gone. Is this the gladiator? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's better than Pathology 2. Okay, that's good. Huh, these ones look different. Oh, is it just that the lighting is different in here, maybe? Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. What do you know about the game? I know that you go back in time, some sort of time loop, something like that. I think that was on the stream description. Chat has told me nothing about this game. I think Wuggy played it and spoke to me about it at one point, like years ago, and said something about like that he found it interesting, and mentioned something about time loop something or whatever. Like that's it. I know nothing else. Roman legionary in a state of terror. Huh. Interesting that I can only push over some of them and not all of them. What's that all about? What are you looking at? Roman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Okay, I'm gonna be able to knock you over because I can interact with you. Yeah, okay. Okay, so is it invisible for everything, or yeah, I can't move her more. Follow Al's trail. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Hanging gold statue. Okay, that looks like very modern garb. Is that Al? Golden statue, an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible?
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent
Is the
a lifetime
rope
in this
gold
place,
too?
going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Alright, David Cage, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go and fix it. It'll all be alright. Can you hear me? Younger woman said panic. Huh. That looks terrifying. Roman on his knees as he's begging God for mercy. Not much further. I want to knock a statue into the water so bad. No, it's not letting me. What? Tap P to enter photo mode in a game. Thank you, Tip. What a great moment for a tip. Step through the doorway to the past. A Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and two women. I wonder who they could be. Well, one of them is going to be Karen. Figure out how to return to original time.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Waffles Romapon, and I got lost. I'm Waffles Romapon. I've just come from the future. Wait, are you speaking English? Shrine. Wait, what? Are they? It's not translated for us? I come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what's today's date? Thanks, I guess?
But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Okay, this game's fucking weird. What?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's, well...
Get turned to
it's
gold.
kind of horrific.
Oh
But
no.
our
Is it
magistrate
quiet? Do I need to
insists
turn it
we
up?
take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Yeah, sure.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
Could we turn it up a little bit? Okay, 1 second. When do I get the zip line? When do I get the butterfly, golden butterfly, double jump? Fish. Huh. So there's gold statues back here as well. Interesting. Oh, what did they eat? Okay, that's good. Possibly the last bottle of wine in the city. Really? Okay. Oh, he's gonna freak. He's gonna lose his shit when he sees my magic light stick. Anybody scared of my magic light stick? No? You? Yeah?
Well, isn't that an impressive trinket?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Scared?
Ah, you're here.
No? No? Okay.
I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia.
Hello, I'm
And,
Waffles Rumapon.
I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before.
And in my
A
stick.
certain learning and sophistication.
And you're as charming as you are beautiful. Oh, stop it. No, please go on. Not interested, sorry. Oh, no, stop it. No, please
What
go
was
on.
that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Damn, we dodged a bullet here. I'll be going. I'll be
Alright.
done. Yeah, see
See
you
ya.
later. Yeah, you're rude. Now you don't get to know about my magic stick.
You stay away from my money!
What? What money? Small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. The brass is polished into a rudimentary mirror, which has been used for applying makeup. It's not gonna be very good, is it? Key to Aurelia's chest. Steel item. Okay, I didn't think there was gonna be a bunch of like picking stuff up and manipulating it. I thought it was just gonna be a like a walk around and talk to people game. That's interesting. Large after brewing beer, there's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Ugh. Beer. Ugh.
Well, unless you want me to
Cerberus
slip
lifts
some
his
hemlock
dribble
into your
head
next drink.
and lets out
Get
his
out.
threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Why are you here? The whispering is still happening. Interesting. What? What? Yeah? Can I help you?
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
Galerius loves Equidia, countered by fornicate with her and we all die. Alright, I volunteer as tribute. Key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. Okay, it doesn't say stealing, so I can take it. Oh, yours seems like to hold pots. That's interesting. Holy shit. A small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. Looks nice. Oops. Herb rack. Bottle. This is Extreme Skyrim. It was originally a mod for Skyrim. I don't know how they unmodded it. I don't know if it's Unreal, so it's not
the
same thing.
Again, with incessant labor.
Was the Oblivion remake remaster Unreal? Did they update it to that? Can you like translate it over somewhere? I don't know how you could do that. That's fucking sorcery to me. Rufius's chest. Oh shit, he's fucking gone. I thought he was gonna wait for me. I guess not. Okay. You dive into the water? Chatter, that's the first thing we did. Oh man, that's a lot of money. What the fuck? Should we remove togas? I think we should, yeah, they look comfy. Okay, so if we did go back in time, even back in time, this was a very special mystical place that lost people just fall into. Maybe everyone's just like pretending to be a Roman. Maybe it's you see what you want to see here, or something like that.
That light! Did you steal it from the gods?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
What's your story? Do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the Golden Rule? I'll be going now.
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
Isn't the Golden Rule that it's not gay if it's in a three-way? We're bringing it back to being gay again? I have time.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions.
Wait,
my mother
the legions were
died
bad?
of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle.
Based.
But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans.
Feel like this was a bit heavy for a first
there were just
conversation,
too
bro,
many
but
of them.
okay.
And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and I started my life over again.
I'm glad things worked out in the end.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the
Typical
good of us all,
Sentius.
he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
Nemesis. Sure, lie. We'll see. Sure.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Do you know a way out of here?
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But
What are we
Sentius'
doing?
daughter went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know?
Okay.
All right. See you around.
See you. That was a very long conversation. Ooh, more of these again. Goose eggs. Bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. Doesn't say stealing, so I can take it. Oh, does that mean there was something in the water that I could have gotten from the honk? Meh. It was over there, wasn't it? There were golden butterflies over there? Yeah, was there something in the water that I missed I could just pick up? No. Huh. What? Weird. Okay. can't remember who he said we're supposed to go talk to, so I guess we'll just wander around until we'll meet someone. Is there like is the objective markers given quest? Is the icon beside it? Point of origin. Figure out how to return to original time. Perhaps whoever brought me here can send me back. The city lives in fear of a mysterious law called the Golden Rule. Magistrate Sentius at his villa. So let's get the Galerius' Torah. I need to learn all about the Golden Rule from Magistrate Sentius. Scintilla. Alright, can I... Okay. Alright, up there. I think, and I don't know if if this is correct, but my armchair proclamation is that whatever button that you press to open the menu should also close the menu if you hit it again. I can't think of a way that shouldn't be the case. So if tab opens it, tab should also close it. If M opens the map, M should also close the map. I think it should always be like that, so you can toggle real quick between them. I wonder if I can change that in the settings.
Citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
You are very quiet, bro. No, I don't think so.
I'm afraid I have to insist.
Okay. Nah, I'm not interested.
Alright. Well, I can't force you.
Oh, that was easy.
I'll let him know you declined. But he won't be pleased with either of us. What now?
I changed my mind. Let's go. What's your story?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter, I should say, and the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
Fair enough. I'll be going now.
All right.
I actually don't want to talk to you because this is so loud that I can barely fucking hear you. You don't have a sword. Yeah, someone in chat was right. He's unarmed. This is very fancy for the hidden town in a cave.
Whatever are you wearing?
Karen?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
It's Karen. We're not talking. Does it just look like Karen? Is it just similar reused models or sister of Karen? What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest
Sentia.
daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that? Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Want to see my magic light stick? I'll be going
I
now.
trust you can see yourself out.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of this? Whoa! Really? No reaction. What if I like? Ooh. No. Okay.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Do you? Is this comfy? Like, God, your arm must hurt.
If you're snooping around in my possessions, you're wasting your time.
Because you don't have any? Scintilla expresses gratitude to Sentius for adopting her. Scintilla, to Sentius, may Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you.
Now you're just being rude. But suit yourself. I have nothing to hide.
Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise we'll wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you'll be reelected, I'm sure of it. Okay, so is Scintilla Karen? No, adopted, so she wouldn't look like the other one, so that's not it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a reuse model. Hey, what's up? Nice armor, bro. Whoa, why are you down there? Hey.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Al? I'm Waffles Romaphon.
A curious name.
Roaming all over
To
the place.
match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It's a city? Oh yeah, Forgotten City. Yeah, okay. It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Yeah.
More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise.
Huh.
And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
I've stolen a bunch of things already. Can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
The Golden Rule.
It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Sun's up.
And now it seems that day is finally here.
Why?
All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured.
It's probably gonna
that's
be
a lot
me.
to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Tip, these questions will be available later. Nah, I don't have any questions right now.
So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation. Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Tip, this report has a new quest showing it's of Jethro Marcus only. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Oh no, stealing!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
No! Follow Sentius back to the shrine to use this portal again. What do you mean use this portal again? Hello, wanna see my stick? Ooh, now they're looking. Oh, wait, how do we get back up? Shit. Was it over here? Do 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 do. Sorry, Aurelia boasts about scamming Lulia in Alt PS and hopes Malleolus wins the election so she can pay him a tribute in exchange for Sentius' villa. Dear Diary, today I'm celebrating. I made the easiest 1,000 Dari I've ever... Oh, shit! Move! Move! I can't read it? Is it under some sort of journal thing? Like lore items? I didn't pick it up. For fuck's sake. Excuse me. There's a way out of this. Today I'm sorry, there's a way of this because I mean, we should jump over the hammer. Still has teacher salted my hair to break the cold rule. To try this again sometime. Okay, so she's found a loophole to get people to die via something. Okay. Oh shit! What? Why didn't you turn into gold? Why are you a skeleton? Dr. Centurion. Remember me? Hey, bro.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I'm Waffles from Upon. We've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer me to take me to see the Sentius so you can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem, I have to go.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Is it a zip line? Thank you.
Pull it to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks, I'll be going now.
All right. See you around.
Tell me the story about your
Hope you're settling
dead
in,
family
friend.
again. Yeah.
Now, what's on your mind?
Yeah. How are you speaking English? What do you think about the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad.
Malleolus.
I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
Alright.
Alright. See you around.
Soft padding so you don't hit yourself off of the pole when you go? Oh, it's one way. Okay. So they use gravity. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Okay, so this is alright, so balance like criticism and praise. The praise outweighs the criticism though. This is a really cool setup. I really like the idea of this like magical city where if anyone breaks a law, then they all die and it's all collective punishment, blah 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 blah. The time loop to figure out who's gonna do it, blah blah blah. Really, really cool. But the introduction to all this has been hella awkward. Like with just like waking up in the river and she's asking you to do something that's really weird, and then you come down here and everyone's like, let me tell you my story. Like just like wow, it's like strange. And like Al leaving the weird notes behind, like he knows he's gonna die, and just like yeah, that's very odd way of starting, but really cool concept. Huh. Do you come to life if I steal something and I can get past you? Come on, just slip past. You can do it. Gluten Joe with a bug snacks it? Yeah, I know. Oh, hold on. That was close. Just move it! Why can't you move the rest of the statue? You could easily slip past that. Come on. Alright. Is there some sort of thing I can move over here? What does that say? Garum, a fermented fish sauce used as a condiment, gives off a faint salty aroma. Ew.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his
Okay,
three
hold on.
bold
What if I steal?
Livia, would you stop muttering?
All right, and now
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
all right. So you are gonna have to like cause crimes to happen and then sneak in to get past places. Oh, that's a lot of money. Holy shit. 4,000? I don't get to keep the money when I loop around, do I? I do. Wait, what? Oh, I get to keep... I get to keep everything? Okay, well, let me go and steal everything I can steal then, and then I'll go into the thing. All right. Cool. Locked? Lucretia is terrified. I should try talking to her again later. Yeah, I wonder why she's terrified. Oh, we're gonna die. Holy shit. Yeah, we're dead. All right, what happens when we die? Do we lose all of our stuff then? Or do we just go through, do we go through the portal again? Continue from last save. Oh, shit. Okay. I get the feeling this is what Joe would do if he was actually put in this situation. We're like, absolutely 100%, yeah.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me... Oh. And... Alright.
Okay, so does that mean I can use the key in order to go into her chest and read her diary without breaking the law?
Handsome. You stay away from my money.
Aurelia boasts of scamming Elulia and Ulpius in hopes that Malalois wins the election so she can pay him a tribute in exchange for Sentius's villa. Today I'm celebrating the easiest 1,000 denarii I've ever made by selling a way out to a desperate fool. Of course, it may not have been the way out she was hoping for, but Hemlock still counts. It'll teach her for insulting my hair. And since I didn't break the golden rule, I may have to try this again sometime. Okay. Huh. That's odd system. So are we on a time limit? At some point, is someone going to break the gold? Someone else is going to do it, and I'm going to be able to run around and grab some stuff? Next, is there another page? I didn't see that. Oh, Diodari worked again. Now another 1,000 denarii richer thanks to Ulpius in his desperation to escape. Of course, there's very little to spend money on here, but just having it gives me a little thrill for a brief moment at least. Did I finally have something to spend my money on? Malleolus is running for a magistrate in the election tomorrow, and he's promised that for a sufficient tribute, I'll be able to move into Sentius's villa once it's vacated. It's how he plans to achieve that, he wouldn't say, but still I better make sure he wins.
Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink, get out.
Hemlock, like you've been, like, so giving hemlock to people for them to kill themselves, not a crime. Stealing a key off of a table, but not from that chest, that's a crime, but this isn't. Going into the chest to read the book, not a crime, but taking the money in there, a crime. Looking at this in front of you, not a crime. Who's deciding what's a crime or not?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but
Dice tower.
Ignorant.
A metal dice tower designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Clearly cheating was a problem among Romans. It's not gonna help with a loaded dice, is it?
Oh, do us all a favor and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
Loves hemlock. Loves hemlock. Galerius for magistrate countered by I would rather drink or Aurelia's special brew. So everyone just knows what you do. Okay. Interesting.
You, Tantalus, just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls.
Karen?
But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story? Do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the golden rule? What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the Forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Fair enough.
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means. I see. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
Okay.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
But they're well acquainted with the road that brought them here. A love poem to an unspecified woman, a poem by Galerius. My life has been torturous as the 7 labors of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each lost wound and tragedy brought me to you. Wow, all your parents and your sisters? Radiant is Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, any more than hold Vestus' flame, but to watch you and love you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. Okay, so bro fell in love with one of the statues? Interesting, okay. Which one? Hard at work for prototype for a zip line. Why are some people living in little slum area? There's only like 20 fucking people here. How like look at all this shit over here. Was this already built, or did they build it when they got here? Okay, so that's for money. Seems like we don't need money though. Can't believe Karen did this to us. Okay, that's a little bit of a market. Okay, and now we can zipline back over to there. That's where we just were talking to them. Apparently no one owns this money. Oh shit. What? Bro? Oh, they all do it. I mean, the greatest stream streams. Any idea when stream we're grabbing? I don't know. Could be as late as next month. I'm almost certainly not moving for the beginning of next month now, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Even if I'm not moving, I still might take some time off. I'm not sure, like a week off. A wooden carving with a symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. Partially eaten liver bread, it's still fresh. Whoever owns it probably has this doesn't finish with it, so we can't eat it. Stone disc, a circular stone disc with a symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. Loving the fish. Huh. Locked. This looks like a job. Let me tell you how my week's going, chat. Last night after stream, I went to the grocery store. On the way there, I went to the ATM to take out some money. I put my card into the ATM. It took like a minute and then said to me, cannot scan card, put it back in again. And it didn't give it back to me. So I would just hit all the buttons over and over and over and over and over again. It didn't give it back to me. And I turned to the guy that was behind me waiting in line and I said, this thing just ate my card. And he's like, what? I'm like, it ate my card. And he's like, okay. And then he just went and did the machine anyway and used it, and it worked fine for him. So I'm like, okay, I guess that means that I can't get my card back then. And then after I said, he said, oh, you probably just put it in wrong, try again. And I look at him and go, no, it didn't give it back to me. And he looked so fucking horrified, like what he had just done, because he didn't listen when I said it just ate my card. Was there a service number to call the machine? No, I just called them. I called them on the way back from the grocery store. This is why I carry around some cash with me, just in case my card doesn't work for whatever reason. I'm paranoid that's happening. It's for things like this. So I got my groceries and I called the bank on the way home to order another card. It started raining while I was on hold, so I had to hang up and call again a little bit later because it's fucking pouring down rain. But yeah, so I have a new card. They canceled everything like that, yeah. So yeah, that can happen. Enjoy having that fear. Can't you pay with bank app or whatever? I don't fuck around with that shit. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Hey, maybe all of them were 0 disappointed. None of them were disappointed. Their disappointment was 0. Okay, arrows, bottle of wine, possibly last bottle of wine in the city. Okay, we're collecting wine for someone. If I come back here, can I get another bottle of wine? Can I just keep collecting wine? Wait, where was the... Oh, this is where we got the bottle of wine. Is it? Yeah, this is where we got the bottle of wine. How many bottles is that? I think we have 2. Yeah, we have 2 bottles of wine. Okay, so we ran up here before. Oh, okay, I see where we are. It looked different from this angle. He listens with their ears. So last time we went up here into the slum, right? Yeah, now we're in the slum area. Okay, so if we go... Okay, so I just like didn't realize where I was. I got all turned around. Okay, cool. So this leads to a path that goes near a prison cell, and also where another bottle of wine. Okay. I mean, exclusive use in contact playlists for my phone, from my phone around 1 to 8 years now. It's quite frictionless. I'm so old that there's something inherently about the phone that I just don't trust for whatever reason. Like, what if I lose my phone? Like, what if my phone gets hacked or whatever? Like, there's just something about it. I know this is not right for me, but like, right of me, but that's how I feel. Yeah. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. I needed a new card anyway. The reason why I ate the card is that the card was a little broken. It had like the top part of it was like was falling off a little bit, so it must have got caught in the gears, and then it when it tried to spit it out, it errored. It's like we can't for whatever reason, and then it just destroyed it. So that's probably what happened. Yeah. It also, like, I also needed it because the tap system on the card wasn't working anymore. I had to insert the card like a caveman whenever I used it instead of just doing the tap method. So, you know, I was overdue for having one anyway. The place is called Accursed. It's still kind of a piss off though. Yeah. The place is called Accursed. Here, Tidios, Titaios. Offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. Xion turns and follows after himself and flees, and the 49 Belides, who dared to plot the destruction of their cousins, their husbands, fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost. Note from Livia, cryptic, almost poetic rambling from Livia. Okay, typical Livia. Is there a compendium of these or no? Wait, hold on. On your machines, the card goes all the way in. I think here in all ATMs, I see goes about halfway in. It used to be, yeah, the cards always go all the way in. So in it used to be that you would put the card in lengthways, right? Like so like you would hold it like I don't know how to describe this. It would be like chip first away from you, and now you have to flip it around, and you're like holding the bottom of it like a name card, and you put it in that way now. They recently changed it, yeah, and yeah, it fucking broke. Thankfully, it didn't clog up the whole machine, because that would have been like a disaster for people who wanted to use it after me, right? Huh? There's lots of people here, and they were fighting as they returned to gold. These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. What? What do you mean? How is that going to change? Are we going to become lighter at some point when, you know, Galerius is going to be like, here's my new invention, it's how to be lighter? It's not looking good. Oh, hold on. No, not looking. Oh, whoa, hold on. Whoa, how the? Huh? What fucking system is this? I don't think there's anything interesting about. I don't think this is out of bounds. This is like a way up here. How am I gonna lower my weight? Priestess. This is a very, very confusing side passage of caves here. As is right, to be honest. It should be confusing. I feel like there's a couple paths down here that I completely didn't even go down. We can't even find where the prison was again. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I thought that's maybe where the divines were gonna take me. Alright, is there like a key that we can find to open this door? Jimadiah works for most. I gained some weight the past month or two, and I don't feel like I look it. I don't understand. If anything, I think I look like I've lost weight. I don't understand. I did not do it duly. Building muscle. I don't think I've been consistent enough about going to the gym for it to be muscle.
Hello? Hello?
Duly noted. Nice. What's your story? Do you know we're out of here? Do you want to go to roll? What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
Some very nice teeth you have there, Dooley. Okay, so I don't get it. Gods that be in this place. If he did something wrong that was worthy of being locked up, then it would have been a crime. But if he didn't do something that was worthy of being locked up, then locking him up against his will would have been a crime. So what did you?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did someone think you were going to steal? So you're thieves?
Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
Liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Letter from Sentius to Dooley. Magistrate Sentius explains Dooley was locked up to prevent him from trespassing. Magistrate Sentius to Dooleus. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I'm sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including all around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community, and you must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. How is this not itself breaking the golden rule? It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience further lapses in memory. What?
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure.
Give me the key! Give me the key!
But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
It's not killing him? Well, stealing is not killing anyone either, so there's different crimes that are just about killing. Someone else said that he allowed himself to be imprisoned. I don't know, I'm not getting that vibe that he volunteered to be here. Maybe. If he what at any point he revokes it. But I'm not being a shitter, I'm trying to figure out what the rules are. Like maybe it's a whoever decides what a sin is, whatever forces it be, maybe they're extremely biased against certain other things. If you give me the key, I can try to find out what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Trespassing is a crime already? Yeah, and we've done trespassing and it didn't trigger anything, so apparently trespassing is not a sin. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here. The magistrate, let me talk to you, yeah.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe it was time we had a new magistrate.
Like Galerius? He's nice.
Huh?
I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
Let's prioritize the question and subjective markers only. I'll see what I can do.
Bye-bye.
I'll be going now. Okay, someone said to turn other sounds down, the voices up, and I gotta say I agree. I want to talk to him. I wasn't...
Hello. Have we met before?
Yeah, you were gonna give me the key to your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he gave me all I now know. You're going to let me out of here? Really?
Well, I can try. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here. And that's what I said. I asked if you know a way out of here.
Please. I hate it here. It makes me very sad.
Poor Dooley.
Gold? You mean treasure? Bye-bye.
Off I go then. Makeup jar.
Help! You have to do something.
Karen?
A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
How? I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Obtain a bow. How is this my problem?
Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to
I missed the part where that's my problem? Just callous, good luck? What? No, uh-oh.
The shrine is collapsing!
Why did we have to go in there? Good, sweet girl.
Let's save it. Let's lock this in.
I can't believe she is dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you. I can't believe she is dead.
Stupid. Was she trying to lure us in there to collapse? These aren't the baths, right? Why did she run in there? What is she doing? What do you think? Did you even get on the roof? No. Okay, that's locked. It's not just about when everyone is running around. It's always locked. Archaeologist insight one. The many shall suffer the sins for the one. Okay, who are you two?
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Karen?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's your story? Do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the Golden Rule? What's the election? What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Fabia's dead. Sorry, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So,
Equitia, there are 22 people here. 21 now that she's dead.
And ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
It's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from. It carries negative connotations where I'm from. I see where this is going.
Why is that?
Because of the memes.
The memes? What are the memes?
A meme is a small image you share with other people. They've become a bit like their own language.
So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs then?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Something like that.
So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen. I wonder if... No.
What were you gonna say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
No one here is from Rome. Everyone is pretending. Everyone came through the time vortex and found some clothes here, put them on. It's just like, all right, what's I'm a Roman now. I'm Roman Henry. Like, what's my Roman backstory? Oh, I know. The Romans came to my farm and wanted some food, and then I went and got the axe, and I'll have a detail about how I ran back in to get it. It was so fast I almost threw up, even though it doesn't make any fucking sense. And then when I came back, my dad was dead, and then heroic hero of the story, I'm gonna be able to grab an axe and kill the Roman when he comes to the door, but there's too many of them, and then they killed my sisters, and now I'm here. I am like, what the? All right, I'll do it. You're being a bit coy.
I know. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Enricius? Roman, now I'm Enricius. What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern.
Oh.
Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't
Is she
want to see
feldsparring?
that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
I'll be careful.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
Prioritize the question. I'm gonna subject the markers on. I'll see what I can do. Chert? Isn't Chert the one on Hourglass? Who's the one that's on Giant Steep? Is that Chert? Eskel's on the moon. Feldspar is in the fishy place. Okay, she's Globberding then. Do you know a way out of here?
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
How did you get here? What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Honestly, no.
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all.
1,000?
Finally, they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now, the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately, the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them,
I am Jupiter,
"You have
said Jupiter.
passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map.
Whoa.
Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests.
I think that's a stupid
But I
story.
like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Agree. Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their tests and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are.
A cynic philosopher might take that view, but it's not entirely invalid, I suppose.
What's the status of the election?
It must be completed by dusk.
Oh, it's
just the
today!
same as any other official business.
Oh,
It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
I'd like to nominate Galerius. Who's allowed to vote? What's your role in the election? Can I nominate another
You
candidate?
can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination.
I'd like to nominate Galerius.
I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw.
Holy fuck. Is the treasure after all this the giant sword? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Who's allowed to vote?
All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend. Unless they're running, of course.
Huh. So if I make it so no one can attend but me, the women can't vote?
That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Money? Such
By
as?
using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
Okay. Favors?
I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed. As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
Just want to get over and done with. Holding it early may prevent conflict between voters. Never mind.
As you wish.
Start with something else. I mean, I'm asking people about how they wound up here.
Did you notice anything? A pattern?
Yeah, everyone's vague post kings and queens. Nothing really. Okay.
Well then, keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first. Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Wait, hold on. How did Al get out to kill himself and leave the note? Is he dead somewhere here? And it just like through time we found him? Where was he? He was like over. It was here, wasn't he? Did part of it crumble? I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. Navia. My life is yours? What if we took the gun? Man, it's so annoying or irritating how much space there is for people to live, and yet people are still slumming it in that fucking cave like they made hovels for themselves. The injustice of it is for no reason. How is that not a sin? Whoever's making them be there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I call this the Witcher 3 video. Hell yeah. Let me help you. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. I like that. Find a creative way into the upper cistern. Okay, so here's the problem, game. You told me not to brute force things, but now you're asking me to get a creative way going. So which is it? Which is it? All right, where's Triss? If you think you can do something, you probably can.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule.
Karen?
It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm fine, thanks.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
This game is making me impatient for some reason, which is strange. I don't know why this is triggering my impatience. Maybe this is it's introducing a mix of people to talk to, quests to follow, and things to explore. And the fact that it's making me talk to a bunch of people, I guess I could just skip and come back later. The fact that it's making me talk to a bunch of people while I still just want to explore and get my bearings is making me feel restless, I think. I'm not sure if that's a good response, but that's how I'm feeling right now.
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go.
Not criticism, by the way, just how I feel.
On the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family.
That's nice.
But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
Octavia is a nice name. How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. when the fires came to Rome 7 months ago. My family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones.
Okay, so a magical river leads here.
Unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart.
There's always a lighthouse.
Broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Did you fall? Like, hold on, what? Can I have more details?
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
Waffles, ask more fucking questions. Let's hope so. God? Don't you mean gods?
Oh, yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
I'm so interested. Where's this going? Are they LARPing? Is it LARPing? What's happening?
If you like.
Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
Again. Are we gonna find Wizapon's first incarnation here too? He did get down by the river. That's true. Yeah. Thanks. I'll look into it.
I hope it works out. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbors as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
God, the first people who banged here must have been nervous. First person who jerked it must have even more nervous. What if someone stole something at the very moment that the first person jerked it? Then that person's like, oh no, I killed us all. I don't think so. I think people are fundamentally good.
You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on.
Normal men.
Cheer.
Fair point. Perhaps you're right.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's going to be some intervention, all right.
I wish I shared your faith.
In the God? So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Your secret's safe with me.
Oh,
Lie.
You have no idea how much I appreciate that. All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Why does she have tan lines? She does have tan lines, doesn't she?
No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
Step away from the ledge.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright, I'll talk to him. Do you really think suicide would break the golden rule? I've lost my mouse. I don't have a mouse. Okay, is it back? Nope. Well. Can I use the gamepad? Yay! Alright. Do you really think a suicide would break the golden rule? Because if it doesn't, then I'm staying out of it, not my business.
I don't know, but it's a crime for slaves to take their own lives. And a debt bondsman isn't far off.
But...
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Ophius, can we talk? Stop this right now. Go on then, go ahead.
I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
He landed on a lamb? Was that my fault? Was that my fault?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius. I hope you're coping.
She does have 10 lines, you're right, yeah. Would there be things that have straps like that in this era? Probably, right? I'm sure there must be, right?
Oh, so soon? Well, be gentle on yourself. We're all dealing with a tragic loss.
Someone died from the temple collapsing over across the street. Fucking, it's an epidemic, let me tell you. Whoa, what's all that shit down there?
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Magistrate, yes.
Wait, what?
I'm delighted and deeply honored. And now...
How?
And now, I make this solemn promise to you,
But...
citizens. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. And, yes, no more shall you walk on,
Huh.
No more shall you walk on...
Alright, that's interesting. Oh, if this game has a good explanation and ending, it's going to be really good. Ulpius to his lost love, may God watch over you. Please know that I held as long as I could. Without you, my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again in Gan Eden. Ulpius Silensis lost love. Is it the one that died in the temple collapsing? Maybe he was a weeb and the water killed him? I don't think there's any soap in the water. I think it's fine. Oh, we're in here! Greetings, Malleolus.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever.
Hetzlock?
Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
Whoa, hold on. That's a really good point. How do they know that there is one there without, like, having succumbed to it? How did they find out about it? Huh. The golden rule is definitely real. I'm sure it's not real. Sorry, the golden rule is definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break
Yeah,
it, then
there you
you'd
go.
be dead already.
Okay, does no one else see the statues' heads moving when they're not looking at them? I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The golden rule is broken each time, but what would it take you to prove that it's real? Books? Notes? If I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing? What would it take to prove to you that's real? Books? Notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
Well, we did read. I'm reliving the same. Even I can't prove it. Okay, so let's see the number one.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer. I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish. True, but that is simply because you are mistaken. I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
Okay, how did you get here then if you can't get out? What do you think about the golden rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.
So that's permission, right? So it's not stealing. The fucking broken fountain, and there's a corpse down there now that is way older than it could have been for someone who dropped down. That's so strange. There was also a corpse that appeared outside of the time warp room. That was the leader, right? Sentius. Oh, this is a very nice place. I hope that there's not sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. Minerva's a cool name. Sculpture of Ares, Greek god of war, known to Romans as Mars. Joe, have you noticed there are Greek statues? Yeah, I just set up there, yeah. There's a Greek statue instead of, Yeah, but didn't... I can't remember. Who stole whose gods? The Romans stole the Greeks' gods, didn't they? And just made them their own? The Romans just like to assimilate everything, and now it's Roman. Fuck you. Oh, we're not where I thought we were. Huh? What? It's only game. Why you have to be mad? Livia?
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Can we talk? My bad, I'll be going now. I know. Where do you keep your valuables? Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Well, you're crying. Why are you locked in this room? What's your story? Do you know a way out of here? What do you think they'll go? Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I am receiving strange men in private.
Men, you say? Okay.
Preferably the way you came in. by which I mean, please leave.
This hair is insane.
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Okay, I respect the hell out of every single one of these options being a way that she can say get the fuck out.
Highness, this is outrageous.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. What? Huh? Shocked Joe didn't take that money. And triggered the golden rule? I'm trying to find a bow is what I'm trying to find. How do I get the fuck out of here? Your place is so fucking confusing. Alright, over here. Okay, I don't want to talk to anyone else. I just want to...
How did you get in there, you cheeky little Sturkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Oh yeah, that'll be a sin. Alright. Don't talk to me. 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 Okay, thank you. Okay, do we get to know your name now? Cynthia, okay. Alright. How many people have we met? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guy who died, girl who died, 11. Guy who was upset that she died, 12. Guy who committed suicide, 13. Girl that was there with suicide, 14. So there's like 7 more that we haven't found yet. Oh, guy in prison, 15. $16. Is that Lucia that we have to talk to? 17. So we've met almost everyone. We haven't spoken to them all though yet though. Hello, Galerius. Okay, I want to find. Where's the person that's in the bathhouse with a bow? Was she faking? Did her corpse turn into an old corpse? Break, yeah, I want to take break, but I am like my brain is on fire trying to keep track of all the things I need to do right now. So I just want to make sure that I'm going to the bathhouse first. I also haven't said thank you to anyone for bits or subs today. I wonder if she was lying and she just wanted to lure us into the temple to kill us. Oh.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus.
That's not a real name.
Otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
How did you get here, Scorpion? I don't know a Quinctius.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Yeah, got it, yeah.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
How did you get here? We're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by accident.
A small community. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's a mystery cult? You got the wrong idea. We're not cultists. What's a mystery cult?
Don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
You got the wrong idea. We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I'm still looking for a way out. We're not keeping a secret. We're all trapped here.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
Oh my god. We can leave if we want. Well, yes, it's not that we're not allowed to leave. We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me.
Yeah, you know what?
I saw
Fair.
the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
Yeah. Because it's true. It's not a mantra. It's a warning. No. Yeah.
A distinction without a difference.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense.
Little bit. Yeah.
Now tell me. Where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
Oh, I'm stuck in a time loop, and I can just loot the same chest for coins that we melt down over and over again to make the statues. In fact, I'm so stuck in a time loop that we haven't done that part yet, but I'm sure that a ginger with a camera is going to show up soon to help me orchestrate the melting down of all the gold coins. There were once people who were turned into gold as punishment.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
We didn't turn them to gold. A god did it, and we don't know which one. You're distorting what I said.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our god told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
I have no idea who or where he is. What can you tell me about this, about Quintius? What's it going to take for you to let this go? Be gold? Go take all the gold you want. It wouldn't help you if I didn't know who he is. Can you tell me about this Quintius?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
Archaeologist insight. Perhaps the Emperor was looking for a scapegoat. Okay.
Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does?
Yeah.
No, you do not.
That's true, okay.
This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
Actually, I do know where he is.
Suddenly it's all coming back to you, is it?
Yes, he's in the villa right by the end of this road. He goes by Malleolus now.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
How did he get in here? Oh, this is where we came in. And we fell down the hole. Oh, he also fell down the hole. Everyone's falling down this hole. What would he have thought if I showed him the flashlight? Okay, is he gonna shoot Malleolus with the bow? God, these names are hard for me to say.
Arve again. Did you find what you need? Come back
Were you in Star Wars?
Once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Salve.
Oh no!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. This is the wrong place. Uh-oh. 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 No life. No life. No life, no life. Okay. I want the treasure. I want the treasure. Do 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 do. Okay, let's regain some life. Thank you to Paranoid Android Marvin for the 15 months. Thank you very much. Before stream started, actually. Thank you. I Eat Random Berries for the 60 months. Also before the stream started. Hope that you're still alive. I Eat Random Berries. Thank you Trud2112 for the 48 months. Right when stream started. Thank you Nice Splot for the 27 months. Is this when I fell earlier? Moncton should enact breads and circuses. Breads and circuses. Theft and shrubbery. Why breads and circuses? I haven't been to a circus in a long time. I don't think I'd like the circus anymore, but maybe I would. I'm not sure. Thank you, Farm Lesbian, for the 19 months with oh hell yeah, let's go, babes, with 2 dancing jobs. Jom's the gay icon, it's true. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Yeah, Sentius is like dead. It was over there somewhere that we saw... No, it was above. It was like above before we even fell down the... No, we did fall down the water first, and then we went through. So yeah, he is down here somewhere. Al is somewhere. Okay, what's gonna happen on the 3rd loop? Hey, I got the zipline handlebar.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you...
Mango completed run.
Oh.
Actually, I want to talk to you again.
Of course.
What did you want to know? What do you think about the election? Have you ever thought about running for magistrate yourself?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me. Gladly. All
right. Let me say thank you, people, and then we'll take a break. And then we'll be back, and then we'll be playing for another hour or so, and then I'm going over on Walrus' stream for Return Pursuit. This is a really cool game. I like it a lot. It was really rough at the beginning, though. The introduction was not that great, I think. I wish they would have smoothed that out. Even the stuff with Al was kind of like, Al, what the fuck are you talking about? But this is a really cool concept now with the loop and like the interactions between all the people. It's very adventure gamey. Reminds me of Outer Wilds a lot, obviously. Outer Wilds is better, but like maybe the end. If this ends well, maybe I'm not sure. I don't really know what's going on there. Could you lead someone into the shrine? Which shrine? The one we were just in? Or the temple? Oh, the temple that falls? Oh, I wonder if you could tell him that's where the guy is, and he goes in and the temple falls on him. That would be a sin, though. That's luring someone to their death. Surely that would be a sin. Although there is a clue in the journal that we found where giving someone the means to kill themselves isn't a sin through hemlock. So maybe that doesn't count. I feel like finding a bunch of loopholes is good. Oh, that would be interesting. If the game is all about finding a shit ton of loopholes about what is or isn't a sin. To be fair, you told the guy to jump to his death. It didn't count. But you could say that that was a way of trying to get him to not do it, right? Because it said bluff right there. So maybe intent matters a lot. How is lying not a sin? Because we lied, right? We picked the lie option. That would be hilarious, actually. If you lie and then like, a new hand touches the beacon. It's like, oh shit, no. Like lying is a sin, but it wasn't. Like everyone lies. So no, that was fine. Okay, I wonder what's going on there. Also, when he committed a sin, he turned to a gold statue right away. But when we commit a sin, we don't turn to a gold statue. Why do we have some time? And other people don't turn into gold statues right away either. There's like this grace period where the other statues come to life for a bit. Huh. We're the player character? Yeah, but just because we're the player character, we shouldn't be exempt from the magic just because we're the player character. Now he got shot by an arrow. Oh, did he? So if you get shot by enough of the arrows, you turn into a gold statue. Huh. What if I just hide out long enough for the gold statues to get bored and say in their statue language, must have been the wind? Am I safe? Anyway, very quickly, thank you to Hugs and Misses for the 65 months. Thank you very much. Happy Midsummer's Jom. It's nice and cool here today. It's been raining since yesterday. Thank you, Hugs and Misses. Thank you, Gameplay Student, for 11 months with thanks to the stream tree. You're very welcome. Hope you're enjoying Gameplay Student. Thank you, Lily is Tilted for 64 months with Subscribe for 64 months. I feel like that one of those insufferable mothers that insist on counting their baby's age in months long past the second full year. It's kind of important because at that stage every month means so much developmentally that it can be, it's not just about making it feel bigger than it is, but after that, I don't know, I'd be okay with that. But once you're past 3 years, 4 years, definitely like, what the fuck are you doing registering in months? It is important though, earlier than that. Yeah. Thank you, Phoenix Furion, for the 62 months with looking between Yaoi and Yaoi, not interested in Yuri at all. Thank you, Salt Sora, for the 20 months with yes, very excited for you to play this. Hope you have fun. It's been a rough beginning, but it's been pretty good since we got down here. I am feeling extremely overwhelmed though. This is the part of games I typically don't like when I first, even though they end up being like my favorite retroactively. I hate arriving at a new town in a game and having all these people to talk to, all of these stores to go to, this mental map to build in my head. I enjoy it like afterwards, but during I'm like, it feels like work. It really does feel like work to me. So it's worth it. I guess it's the more challenging part of games where it's like it's really asking you to commit and understand things. I'd be curious to know that if a lot of people who are new to games, if they get put off by going into towns and speaking with people, or if it's the opposite, because that's the most like speaking to people in real life. It's like, oh, being social, that's fine. I know how to do that. I'm just hitting menus. Whereas, you know, running and jumping around and learning gameplay systems, I don't know. I find it still to this day very overwhelming. When I get to a new town or whatever, it's just like, oh my god, there's so many places to go and so many people to talk to now. Fucking hell. Yeah, thank you, Delpy42 for the 22 months as well. Thank you, Captain Ishmael, for the 11 months with what does a true Brexit Giza say when you ask them who's their favorite Joe editor, but also wants to share an American snack with you? Avarici. Fuck it. This joke sponsored by catching up to the Great Ace Attorney 2, Great Ace Attorney VODs. Fucking hell, what a joke. Thank you, Cohidios, for the 7 months with took half a month to do a sub message with a Patho 2 joke and forgot it, so please pretend I made one about Jim Carrey replacing the Harris specs with the punchline, the True Mom Show. True Mom Show. Very nice. That's so true. Thank you, Kick Out of Brew, for the 12 months. Thank you very much for the 1 year. Thank you. Thank you, Iktik, for the 4 months with, well, this is going to be interesting. Certainly didn't expect to see the stream of Forgotten City all of a sudden. Interesting to see how it plays out. This kind of game really depends on how well the plot mysteries land. Yeah, I'm interested too. I'm actually kind of upset that we started this because I can't play it until next Saturday. So we are be streaming on Monday, by the way. We're going to be doing Grace stream on Monday. So tomorrow I'm not streaming. So Grace stream 2 will be back on Monday. And then we'll stream it all week, and then we'll finish this next Saturday, or it'll be three weeks at the rate that we're going, because it's taking us a long time to get through this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Soup Dog, for the new sub. Welcome, Soup. I'm at Soup. Thank you, Jair, for the 13 months with great. Now all my future memories of this game will be at least 1% blurry because of the 1% motion. Thank you, Zalante, for the 18 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, Moa, for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very much. We probably will play that new Ace Combat game, by the way, Moa. I don't know if we'll play it right at launch, but we will check it out. Missile, Missile, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you, Omni42 for the 14 months with 2 freighter chilling in the bathhouse, 6 peds apart because they're not gay. 2 bros chilling in the hot tub. Thank you, Alchemy7 for the 35 months with, hey Joe, recently thanks to you describing how gluten affected you, I realized what I was having was the same problem, so I went to take the gluten allergy test and you were right. Thanks for substantially bettering my health, man. Oh really? It's gonna be huge, man. I don't know how long you've been off of it for, but it takes weeks, sometimes even like a month in order to properly feel the effects. But yeah, it's a huge life change, man. You're just living with like inflammation pretty much your whole entire life because of it. Yeah. Sorry to hear that you have that problem, but good that you got diagnosed and you can do something about it. It's a pain in the ass though. It's so fucking annoying to have to avoid gluten. Thank you, Blizz, with a bunch of underscores, 25 for almost 2 year gang. Thank you very much for 25 months. Thank you, Backseat Streams for 22 months too, with a Joms. Thank you, Gassian Storm for the 24 months, 2 years with, thank you for the 2 years of pain and torment. Yeah, that tracks. And the last stretch on my list is it's Sesh for 34 months with the Joms, Maeve's PT for the new sub, and then Ichigok for the new sub too. 2 new subs back to back. Sometimes the new subs come in twos like that. I wonder what that is. Wonder how that is. Do you two know each other? Is it like a communal thing? Like I'm gonna sub and, oh, you know what, I'll sub too. What's going on? Thank you very much, Maeve's PT. I appreciate it. And Ichigok. Thank you, F Roland 08 for continuing their sub too, also known as a resub. I don't know how you did it, but you're here twice, and then it's got a message afterwards. I really like this game. Played it after I knew you would be streaming it. Hope you love it as much as I did. Does anyone who has played this game and Outer Wilds think this game is better than Outer Wilds? Is it that level for some people? No, but I really do like it. No, absolutely not. Okay, no. Wow, unanimous no. Okay, but still pretty good, right? Thank you, Kaylee Tsuyoshi, for the 11 months with, hey Joe, glad you're playing this. I had a lot of fun with it. Now you just need to complete the Xenoblade trilogy to finalize your transformation into a weeb. How is this game weeb? Do the weebs love the Romans? We do need to do Xenoblade Chronicles 1 at some point, but I think we'll probably do Fire Emblem Three Houses first. And what's the other one that was in my head? Chaos game, the Final Fantasy Chaos game. Yeah, okay, so we're not doing it before 2031 because that's what Nostradamus has said. We're gonna stream it then. Thank you, Henless Chimer, for the 8 months with, what have the Romans ever done for us? It's true, they haven't done much. That's true. Yeah, kind of poisoned the well of some discussions throughout all of history. Yeah. Thank you, Damon Adrian, for the 6 months. Have to learn how to say it every single time. Oh, I'm Roman now. Thank you, Rich Damon. Thank you, Verdox5 for the 35 months with, hey Joe, really excited for the Telltalemas, and then happy Yakuza afterwards. Are we doing that? Happy new Yakuza. That's very hard for me to say. That doesn't bode well for it. We are doing Telltalemas. I would like to do another Yakuza game. There's too much shit to play, man. And we have to play Grand Theft Auto 6. Fuck. Thank you, Sham Rackle, for the 11 months with straight up forgetting it, and by it I mean my city. And the last 2 are Look Again, and Boromir 1 with 10 months. Thank you very much for 10 months, Boromir. And thank you, 12 months, 1 year for Look Again, with 1 year with Pickle Nagito. Excited for the stream. I started this game ages ago, but dropped it for some reason. If it seems good, I might stop watching and pick it back up again. I think you got overwhelmed at the beginning like I did. Yeah, that can happen. Out has like 6 games I want to play. It's too much. Out? What do you mean out? What out? Like rest of year, you mean? Anyway, beer back. I'm gonna go start a coffee, and but I'll come back before it's brewed and everything like that, and I'll go and get it. October. Oh man. Okay, beer back. Okay, can you hear me? My coffee is percolating. I will go pour it out in just in like 5 minutes. What did I want to do when I first got back? I wanted to see if I go into the temple, if it's going to collapse on me. Is it somehow someone walking into the temple that triggers it to collapse? Because that's a very strange sort of thing. Is there a way I can talk to the guy who's going to jump off of the ledge if I can get him to do it? If I jump off before him, is there already a corpse where he lands? I have the key. I can go check with the key, can I? You have a percolator? I don't have a percolator. I have a French press. Does that count as a percolator? Maybe it does, actually. But like when coffee is like just swishing around in water for a bit, like that counts as percolating it, doesn't it? No, French press is a separate thing. It's a separate thing in terms of like it's not called a percolator, but
Thank you. Thank you.
but it's still called percolation, is it not? That's immersion brewing and it's not percolation? Is it really? Oh, okay. I thought it was still counted as percolating. I thought percolating was when a bunch of things are like swishing around in water. Steeping, maybe, yeah.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want? I trust you can see yourself out.
Percolation is the process of a liquid filtering or trickling through a pore. Oh, this is AI. Fucking hell. What about when I press the filter down through the coffee through the press? Is that just very, very fast percolation, or is percolation a slow process always? It's a slow process, is it? Because like sometimes when you pour hot water through a filter with a coffee, it goes through it pretty fucking fast. Wasn't there a hole in the ground in the pool for? There was, yes.
Oh,
So when he jumped off, he caused that hole to appear, and then immediately became like an old corpse, which is very strange.
Help! You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty. You have to... Thank you. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Do not go in there. Did you hear that? Do not go in there.
Why?
Just trust me.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Well, what did you expect? I'm not upset that we died there. It's just a bit strange that walking in here makes it collapse, but... Okay, can I send the archer in there then? Can I go like, hey bro, yeah, I know where he is. He's in this temple. Do I get a Korok seed if I light this one on fire and that one on fire?
Stop right there.
Yes, the sun worship in a small round shrine just inside the city. Second building on your left.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now.
What do you think of my shiny magic stick? Archaeologists says a ceramic pool full of urine, which ancient Romans used because of its ammonia content to wash and bleach their clothes.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
And not a sin was committed. Stealing from a corpse is not a sin. Emperor Nero has ordered the execution of a cultist named Quinctius with different colored eyes. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderer Tiberius Quintus Crispus, citizen of the Aventine district of Rome. He's about 40 to 50 years old. He is average height, average build, has dark hair, has one green eye, one blue eye. He's typically clean shaven. He's a known associate of cultists and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Interesting. Okay, what if I tell him now that I think that he's being hunted? Will he leave, and then Galerius can take his place as leader? Note to Octavia. Directions to Secret Shrine. Enter the caves behind the theater, then turn right at the first fork, then second. Theater. Anonymous friend to Octavia, may Lord bless and keep you. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I am right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there is a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork, then second and again at the second. Okay. So, a place for Christians to worship.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes, why?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after.
Okay, bury shit piece.
And it's dark. But in
Real
the distance,
dark.
I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which. What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Hannibal met a cannibal? Nice one, chat. That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
Well, it's your funeral.
I can save it. Hey, if I shot you in the head with my bow, right? It's not a sin because you have a nice helmet on, right? So like it's gonna bounce off? Especially if I hit the top fin part right there, right? You'll be fine? What the? Peeled statue. Wow. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Can I light the arrow on fire? Hold on. Shoot through the fire to make the other one go on. Fucking lame game. Game sucks. A Roman woman in the middle of disrobing as if she'd been visiting the baths. A young Roman woman throwing up her hands as surrender to an unseen enemy. A young Roman man posed as if beckoning others to safety. Such a Roman man holding up one arm, either greeting someone or surrendering. Okay, so how on earth are we finding a way to make ourselves lighter? So do we have to find a bundle of dynamite that will make gravity around us act differently? Greetings. Peeled statue. Lunar pendant. There's a Latin inscription on the back which reads Sen dia def. Oh, we can take it. Coin pouch. How does Waffles Romapon know when something's stealing or not? Can he see the UI too, or do we just have to accept this? Okay, you're giving me more arrows after we came down here and already killed the dude, so there's probably another peeled statue down here to fight. I'm getting some big Five Nights at Freddy's vibes right now. I'm not sure about you. How doth one peel a statue? An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. That's another peeled statue, isn't it? I'm stuck. Well, that's the end of my story. I tried to go over here to loot this guy, and now I can't fucking move. I guess I'll never know what happened on that cold November night. Okay, I'm gonna go pour my coffee. I'll be right back. Hungry again. What the hell? Chat, I'm always hungry no matter how much I eat. I'm gaining weight even though I feel like I'm looking like I've lost weight. Like, I'm not gonna ask chat. I'm gonna be so stupid to say to chat like do I have cancer? Instead I'm gonna ask chat, all the doctors in chat, what cancer do I have? What do I have? You're pregnant, I think? I'm pregnant? Okay, so using the controller, maybe you'd be able to get out of here. So that means the controller moves in a completely different way than the mouse and keyboard. How fucking strange. That's going in the video. That is going in the video. How is baby formed? How is baby formed? How girl get pregnant? They need to do weigh and stain mother. Who killed their babies because these babies can't fit back? It was on the news this morning. A mother in awe who had killed her 3 kids. They are taking the 3 baby back to New York, too lady to rest. My pariah with the father who lost his children. I am truly sorry for your lots. Is this game like Outer Wilds? A little bit, yeah. Alright, nothing else to do down here? Really? I thought... I guess I have to come back down here when I have the ability to... She will guide you. Okay, you're guiding me somewhere. Where are you guiding me? There must be a way to get up here, right? Hey Joe, what game you play on mainstream is after the Grace Attorney is gone? We're going to start with 007 First Light. And then after that, I'm going to subject chat to an entire playthrough of Factorio, Satisfactory, or Dyson Sphere Program, one of those 3. The whole thing. We're going to be playing it for 700 hours. We're going to build mega structures. That's what we're going to do. I'm tired of streaming and I want to kill my career. So we're going to do this. We're just going to play a Factorio game. Okay, I don't understand what happened down here. Can we vote for one of the voting games to be the next one?
So you survived the system. Probably just a stroke of Fortuna. Don't get cocky.
Fortuna? For
What
chicken.
now?
There was a thing down there. We can't tell him?
Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
I saw Factorio for the first time yesterday and played for 8 hours straight. Yeah, that tracks, yeah. Did you get the expansion for it, Teef? Because the expansion adds so much to it.
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Fair enough. Okay, but you're nowhere near an arena.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunnis.
Whoa!
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see. I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Sounds great. Can I help in some way?
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem. Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
Factorio, no streams. No train stream is going to be really slow once he hits Fulgura. I do use trains on Fulgura. You have to. You can't not use trains on Fulgura.
He's not here.
I guess if you send everything to space and then send it back down again.
Dunno. The little Caput murder escaped earlier this morning while I was taking Yulia to the clinic. He can't have gone far, but if you find him, tell him the punishment he gets for coming back on his own won't be as bad as if I have to go looking for him. Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Whatever. How does he eat? Can the mask not come off? I thought he could just take it off.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I...
I'm also upon. We've had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed. and you had to start over.
You're making the portal.
Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I have other questions. I couldn't stop it from being broken.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use.
You did choose not to ask any questions earlier, to be fair, because a fucking tooltip showed up on the screen saying you'll be able to ask all these questions later. Can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule?
Of course. What is it?
If I figure out how to stop at least one person breaking it, what happens now?
Well, if you stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else about to break it still. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this.
Instructions.
If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the Golden Rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to prevent it from being broken. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here.
All right, what then? Why are we doing it, Big Mag? Like,
the same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here, obviously. If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having changed the course of history for us and yourself. So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to break the Golden Rule, and there is yet work to do. Understand? Excellent. So it looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask? Thank you. I'll be waiting here.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yay, we beat the game! Yay! Talk to hey Al, how's it going? How's it going, buddy?
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al, you're a lot younger than I thought you were going to be. Al Worth, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Waffles Romapon. I'm Waffles Romapon. I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina and murdered a local magistrate, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said that the voice of a furious god rang out, and the ground trembled and statues sprang to life, firing arrows at the city's inhabitants. Apparently, as the citizens screamed and died in pain, the stranger just vanished in a flash of light.
Weird, that definitely wasn't me. Lie. Actually, that was me. Okay, hold on. So how did I teleport there? How is the paradox just resolved itself? Lol? What's on your head, dude? Alright, you're not going to believe me, Al. Actually, I hope you do believe me, but I need you to write a note to me, and then I need you to just kill yourself. I need you to hang yourself off a rock here. Can you do it?
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago. I'm not sure I understand.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar?
'Cause it's yours.
I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles. This is disturbing, but I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I killed the man who opened the time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, but I remember it because I'm the one who did it, and that matters for some reason. Now you're getting it.
Yes. So what you're really saying is, You brought me back from the dead.
Yep, you're
to let
welcome.
me die all over again.
Huh?
You saw the tablet. I spent a lifetime searching for a way out and never found one.
Just don't go in.
I can't see how I could possibly find one now, so...
Don't.
Seems like we're both gonna die here.
Just don't go in it, Lamayo. I'm sorry I made a mistake. I regret nothing.
How can you say that?
We can
you murdered
leave!
a man in cold blood, and now there's a city full of dead people. It's only a matter of time before we join them.
We just
I guess
hit,
all those old Latin
hit
inscriptions
the bricks!
were right. Pro peccata unius multis dolabunt.
Uh-oh,
The many
he's
shall suffer
bacheloring.
for the sins of the one.
Oh no. Oh. You're stuck underground, Joe? But with the power of those two having modern technology, we'll just tunnel out. Damn, okay. Tap escape to continue. I hit it instead of tapping it. Is that okay? Apparently it's fine. Developed by Modern Storyteller. Okay, I like the alternate end there. It's kind of silly. Continue. Continue. Wait, what? Did I not save it before I shot the guy in the face? Was I really that brazen? Yup. Fucking owned. Years of a hunch I'm pairing off. I unironically do main the bow now. Yeah, they recently nerfed the bow, and this is coming from someone who has the bow on every single fucking round. Okay, all right. They need to nerf it some more. It is still way too powerful. It is the best PvE weapon in the game, pretty much. That and spear, and it's amazing in PvP as well. You can retrieve all the ammo for it. It's just too good. It's just too good. 2 slots to one-shot anyone silently is pretty crazy. It's actually 3 slots now because they nerfed it, but they also made it so you have more slots. They changed the system, but yeah, it's 3 slots now. Yeah, and it one taps from way too far away. I wonder what this is. Lunar pendant. I think the proper name would be Wafflesus Sodaponus. What? Does bow end up functioning like a low-tech sniper rifle? No, it has very low range, but it has higher range than a shotgun. So shotguns have like one-tap potential. Like when you're playing against me, you can one-tap me with a shotgun from 25 meters because apparently my character is gigantic. But most of the time you can one-tap someone with a shotgun from like, I don't know, like maybe around 15 meters. When it comes to the bow though, you can one tap someone out from quite far out, and also much in the arm much closer. Like arm and leg shots, fully drawn back bow. If you're close enough, will one tap someone, kill them in one hit. The thing is though, is that when you're holding down the bow, you move a little slower, and also when you let go of the bow, there's a little bit of a travel time for the arrow, obviously. So the shotguns do have an advantage in some ways, but in my opinion, the bow is just better than the shotgun in almost every single way. But I also can't make shotguns work. I don't know why. Shotguns don't like me. I very inconsistent for me.
Citizen.
All right, we're going up there now.
Fear the great temple of a degenerate mind.
Shotguns have super type spread and hunt. They think they do too, yeah. Didn't it say something about getting a bow when we came here? Do we need a bow to get... It showed up, didn't it? Do we need a bow to unlock this door in some way? Did you save after the dungeon run? Yeah. Yeah. Whether just like when you play Hunt Showdown, your shotgun with to I have ran with shotguns a lot. Shotguns are really good. I just can't make them work consistently. Since they added the bow is a much better weapon now. What video is that? Is that Elden Ring?
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the golden rule.
Actually, I need to talk to,
Right,
need to talk to
well,
Ulpius.
it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no.
Just announcing your intent like that?
Back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck?
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help. Thank you.
Is this really what Scintilla would want? Ulpius, can we talk? Stop this right now, number one.
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
Bro, there's a note in your room.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No. No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe you. I'll have to let everyone know what, and I'd bet.
And then his corpse like breaks through the floor. Oh, this is weird. What's going on? Great Temple door is locked. Jump after him. We did it already. Yeah, we did that already. That's how we got into that guy's house. His hoose. There's a moose. Loose. About the hoose. Did we run over here before? This looks kind of familiar. I am finding it very difficult to build a map of this place in my head. Did we go there? What if you jump before him? You can't, Alright, I know where we are. You can't get to him without talking to Octavia. Octavia automatically starts talking to you right then and there. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is why Outer Wilds was chatless. Maybe we should be chatless next week. Yeah, I don't know. So far, chat hasn't spoiled anything for me, I think, so it's okay. But, like, yeah, maybe we should be chatless next week. I don't really like streaming without chat, though. I also don't really like streaming with chat, so, you know. Oh, shit. This is where Al died, right? Up here? How is he... How's the game running, by the way? It's around probably the level of Pathologic 2 in terms of, like, it's hitching now and then, but mostly it's stable. When we're going to, like, a load-bearing area, then it can be a bit off, but it's tolerable. Like, if I had the gameplay of Doom Eternal, I would be complaining a lot, but because it's just, like, walking around and talking to people, like, it's fine.
What is it, citizen?
What can you tell me about the
He's one
Magistrate?
of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested. I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Register of each person in the city in alphabetical order. Aurelia. Have we met Aurelia? Tavern keeper, tavern and slum, notes claims to know a way out. Oh, that's the one that we met right away. Alright, Claudia, patrician, wife of Mal. Okay, we met her. Decius, commoner, merchant general, forum. We haven't met Decius yet, or if we have, we didn't speak to him that much. Domi, commoner, Mal's guard, slum. He's downstairs, isn't he? Dullius, commoner, unable to work, slum. Dooley, that's the one's imprisoned. Equidia is the one staying next to us. Best girl. Fabia is the one that we saved. Galerius is the commoner. Oh, we should go talk to Fabia now that we saved the town, right? Galerius is the one that we met right at the beginning. Georgius is someone we haven't spoke to yet, I don't think. Hannibal is the one who's dead, but there's no corpse. Horatius is a guard we're talking to him right now, right? Kabash, foreigner, fisherman, slum, notes disappeared. Yulia, patrician, debt bondsman, Amelius. We have to go speak to her because she's the one that's stuck in the time loop. No, it's Livia that's stuck in the time loop. I don't know where Yulia is. Hairdresser, quarters, slum. Okay, I'm not processing this, so let's just go. Thanks.
Of course. Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works.
Decimation.
If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like 100-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Are you saying you're in favor of it? Where I'm from, that would be considered collective punishment, which is a war crime. Yeah, I was just thinking that.
War crime? Isn't that a contradiction in terms? As Cicero said, in times of war the law falls silent.
That's messed up. Our worlds are very different. I agree with you. Our worlds are very different.
Seems that way. War crimes. Ridiculous. What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it. So railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing.
Does he have his helmet on back to front or something? We're just talking from behind. He didn't turn around for some reason.
If you like. Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus.
Malleolus.
This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about
Why
things
do you
I can't
even
change.
need a leader? There's 20 of you. Can I help?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
Vestal Priestess. Vestal Priestess. Powerful elite priestesses in ancient Rome who dedicate 30 years to guarding the sacred fire of Vesta, the goddess of the hearth. Okay.
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for
A
her.
lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Sometimes fresh eyes help. It sounds like you don't want me looking for her. Sometimes fresh eyes help.
I suppose that's true.
Did you notice anything suspicious before she went missing? I know what you did to her. Bluff! Let's talk about something else. You suspicious.
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard.
Ba-doom.
If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose. Fine. All right. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
Okay, I don't... Oh, so now you turn around. I don't really know what to do now. I wonder if you can make it so you can get the assassin to go into the house to take Malleolus away instead of killing him. But he probably will just kill him, right?
A new face. Arve, and may Vesta watch.
I've been asking people how they wound up here and trying to find a pattern.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Nothing really.
Oh, well, keep.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I don't mind that they're skipping over some of the dialogue. Like it's just like this is the first time in her perspective. This is the first time we've spoken, but yet she's still like continuing the quest. I think that's fine. Like I don't want to have her repeat the same fucking conversation every single fucking time. Like that's fine. Okay, who are you? Can't talk to you. I think you're Yulia. Do I have to run here right away to stop her from taking the hemlock? Navia's treatment notes. Treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. Flatulence, rhubarb. Ulcers, gentiane. Stomach pain, glucoryza. Rheumatism, willow bark. Boils, aloe. Okay, so someone has rheumatism at some point? Because that's the only one that's listed here? Okay, where do we get willow bark from? It's very, King Horn Deliverance 2. Large stone of Apollo, the Roman and Greek god of disease and healing, among other things.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culas cumulatus Decius won't give it to me.
I'm sorry, I wish I could help.
It's too late. She just slipped away.
Oh, shit.
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of Silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall.
This is a
right
very
around
pleasant
the corner.
accent.
So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule.
The golden rule.
So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Is there something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
How is preventing someone from getting medicine for someone to die isn't a sin? That makes sense. That follows the rules. So, like, letting something happen, according to whatever powers that be that are here, inaction is not a sin. Even if you willingly know that your inaction is going to cause someone to die. But just going in someone's house and stealing something is enough to trigger it all? Huh. I'll get right on it.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Okay, so I'm really interested to see a bunch of stuff that's going on right now, but we're about to go over to Walrus' stream, I think, in the next 10 minutes or so. So before I, what background did he pick? He picked Archaeologist. But before I do that, there are two people I want to talk to. Fabia, to see if she has a reaction to us, oh, for fuck's sake.
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts. Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
The statues come to life and fire golden golden bows arrows at them.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite.
No, it's not.
Interested?
I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale.
I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
That sounds grossly unethical.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule.
In that case, go on.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
For fuck's sake. No, not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the moon and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand? Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what. Oh, gods, no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. you give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead.
Why
But
will...
in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Okay, this shouldn't work. If it does work, it means we can just take it. Yeah, why can't I just take
Because
it?
the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man.
Okay.
Whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
You can be the ideas guy if you're also the money guy. Are you the money guy?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Fair point. Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall correctly.
Only because he was silly enough to get caught.
Prometheus was punished for giving the gift of fire to man.
So, are you in,
he was
partner?
cast in the balance of the earth, attacked by birds. I'm gonna pass.
Are you sure? Last chance.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Do it! Oh. If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. Okay, I'll deal with it.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
Do it.
And here we are.
Do
a
it.
Gold leaf bow.
Do it. Fake golden bow. Composite bow covered in gold leaf. How did you get gold leaf?
Now, I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as
Oh.
quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
The many shall suffer.
A new hand touches the bacon. Secundus and Cythera were together until the end. Okay, so before we go over to Walrus' stream, I want to talk to Fabia, and I also really want to talk to the other person who knows that we're in a time loop, because that seems like an interesting cliffhanger to end on. Okay, I killed the dude that had the bow in the bathhouse. What do you think?
You took care of him?
Yeah, he had a tragic accident in that shrine.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
I hoped that this makes the statues angry. Yes.
So you kind of murdered him then?
No.
The many shall suffer.
What do you mean?
The sins of
What?
the
How does that work? How does admitting to it work? What? It's someone else finding out?
You an
If I said yes, I'd be meaning to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. Oh, I should probably keep my big mouth shut then.
This is
Sorry.
fucking the Truman Show. They can hear
Nobody
us.
else will ever know what you did, but I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry, I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
What are the rules? Well, I'm sorry. I'm so upset. What This is the same thing, except nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh, I'm sorry, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Fucking what kind of chord is this? They did the nudge, nudge, wink, wink. It's okay. Stand by, statue. Is this okay? Like, no, not a sin. They did nudge, nudge, winky, winky. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What's your story? I'll be going now.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem.
Shh.
I won't forget it.
Shut up. Okay, where, okay, quest, common thread, no, democracy in action, the gilding, where is she? She's not here. Fuck, where?
Salve.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, where is she? Who? Lucia, Lucario. I don't know. The one who is also in a time loop. Livia. Thank you. Where's Livia? Livia is near the tavern. Okay. In the bar. There's a bar? Okay. Do. Whoever defecated here needs to see a doctor. Is that not a sin? Oh, you were it! Okay, we've already spoken.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds.
Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Figure out why Olivia is acting strangely.
The newly arrived are ignorant.
May the force be with you as well. Perhaps the priestess might be able to help her. Okay, so there's a lot of following quest markers in this game. It's not all about inferring and figuring it out on your own. I guess you could just go talk to everyone and see. Okay, is there any last thing that anyone would like me to do that knows the game? That would be a good cliffhanger before we go over to Walrus. And is Walrus live, by the way? Should we see about stealing this bow to see if it makes a difference? Why would extinguishing the light so the gods can't see us? Okay, so if I do it without extinguishing the light, no. A large statue of Diana, the ancient Roman goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. Wait, what? Stole the quiver? No, that was way too delayed for the quiver, right? Yeah, it just says take. It doesn't say steal, right? Oh, we're locked in.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
Yes, I have it. Slide it on the door and I'll let you out.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here?
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
Oh, I'm in Tartarus? How is this not against the golden rule? You said you split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
Okay, so locking someone against their will, confining someone against their will is not a sin, according to the gods. How can I trust you after you double-cross me like this? Let me out right now, or when I free myself, I'm going to kill you.
Not a very effective threat, is it? See, your first problem is, you're in there, and I'm out here. Your second problem is the golden rule. What are you gonna do? Kill us all? It's an empty threat.
You walked in here willingly? Yeah, but then he locked the door behind me and he's not letting me out.
The fake one, I'll recognize my own handiwork.
It's not a problem if imprisoning people is not a sin. I'm just trying to figure out the rules. Like, this is the second instance of someone being imprisoned against their will, and it hasn't triggered the statues come to life. So it seems like the gods don't mind people being imprisoned against their will. There's no one giving me the spell. I'll find another way out. Even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here, forget it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man.
Oh.
But I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Oh shit! Okay, seems like a good place to stop. Bzzz. Bzzz. All right. Yeah, just to be clear, I feel like I don't know what's going on with chat when it comes to this. When I'm saying when I'm saying this isn't triggering the golden rule and I'm surprised, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It seems like whatever powers that be are here that are tracking this are capricious as fuck. Like apparently extinguishing the lanterns so no one could air quote see us switching the bow makes it so, oh, it's not a sin even though no one was in there at all. So maybe it's in range of the statues. I wonder if I stole something and there was no statue around, maybe it wouldn't trigger a sin either. I don't know. So like, and that's fine. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like to me, there's been 2 instances of like imprisonment against someone's will. Apparently, that's not a sin. But maybe there are like some weirdness to it. Like, you know, if they tried to imprison Dooley and he was kicking and screaming, no, don't put me in there. Maybe that would be, hold on, now this is a sin. But if they like, hey, we have to put you in this for everyone's safety, you know, and he's like, I don't want to though. And it's like, well, too bad you're going in there. Maybe that's like, okay, well, that's not a sin then because he didn't protest enough. You know, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of interpretation there. Oh, before I go, quickly thank you to 16 student, Commandal86 and Archon Zach for the resubs. Thank you very much. 47, 60, 76, and 70. With Step Joe is stuck. Thank you very much. I will be on Wallace's stream after this for Road Tempers 2, so I'll see you over there. And have a good rest of your weekend. Chat. See you later, chat. Bum 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 bum.